Welcome to my channel, my friends. Today my video topic is write a song and record it. And first of all, I'm going to show you what I have here, how I'm going to do it. So there are many ways to do it, but first of all, I have of course instrument, and then I have my recorder, Zoom, A-tracker, some microphones, and then I have here drum machine and that's about it. So there are many ways to write a song, and we all know the stories that somebody has slept and write a song in his dream, or somebody has just take a guitar and after 5 minutes the song was ready, and this kind of stories. But the most important thing is that of course it would be nice when we have time for it to write something, and my experience is after 4 hours your song will be ready. And the most important thing is you have to start and finish it, and that's only way to write songs and become better. Okay, song elements. We have rhythm, we have melodies, we have chords, we have lyrics. These 4 basic elements. And today I'm going to, normally when I'm writing a song, of course now I'm doing video, this is a little bit different. Normally I play guitar, hum something, try to make lyrics same time. So I have rhythm, I have chords, and that's how I going to do mostly my songs. Today I'm using drum machine, that going to be my rhythm, and I'm going to try to find chords from piano, and I'm not a piano player, and that's why it is also nice thing try to something different. And for songwriter, actually it is not important that you are virtuoso. You don't have to play instruments in that way, fantastic way. It's enough when you have feeling for chords and melodies, and that's most important. And when we are talking about songs, of course there are lots of different kind of songs and forms for the songs, or genre for the songs. So for example, we have rock, country, punk. That's one thing. One thing is that when we are talking about lyrics, it is if it's storytelling or pop song or different kind of styles. That's one thing. Theoretical thing is also what kind of sections song has, and that has nothing with with style of music. it doesn't matter what kind of style of music we are trying to make. There is always some kind of parts, verse, chorus, bridge, and so on. So this basic information for the songs or songwriting, it is actually same, because we use the same chords for classical music, rock music, punk music, every kind of music. So these are these general rules. Today, certainly you are not going to learn how to write a hit song. This is, and nobody can tell you how to write a hit song, but everybody can tell you part of this process, how to start or what to think. And now when I'm doing my song, I have no idea what is going to be, what I want to say. So I have to start somewhere. And my plan today is I put my drum machine on and try to find some chords. I try to find some sounds, rhythms, and it's like jamming with the drum machine. Now I've found something, and the next step is I try to make some chords. Okay, what is very important, or what I always do, I record everything. When I have ideas, right away record it. And old school days, I use my tape recorder. Chords, la 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 la, and afterwards always hearing and trying. And it works very well, and that way you're going to be faster, because if you try to memorize everything, it's impossible. And the other case is that you can, when you don't have to memorize everything, you can just play everything, try everything. And of course, it's also process that you afterwards you have to listen everything what you have written or sang or anyhow. But it's in my opinion, it's faster way to write the songs. Just try to just memorize everything. So here I have now one part. Basic chords. I think that's nice. That is now one part. Maybe it's verse, maybe it's a chorus, I don't know. Now I need the other part and one section, and then when I have these parts, I can try to make melodies and lyrics. Then I think I could add this one. So this was these basic chords. And the next section, or before the next section, Actually, the process is going very well. I took a break and I listened what I said, and I became lyrical idea for this song, and I think I have now another section. So I think after this I can try to make lyrics. So we have so far these basic chords. And then we have and my new section. So far, so I have to, of course, practicing a little bit. I try to make lyrics and then I'm ready to go. For me, the most difficult part is always writing lyrics, and this time is, of course, it's more difficult because I have to make lyrics in English, and but I try my best. So I have now the parts. I think I have now verse, and then I have some kind of section between chorus and verse. It goes like this. And chorus. Something like that. In the process of songwriting or recording a song, if you notice you don't go further or something suck, then my advice is just take a break, or maybe you can continue next day. And yesterday it was so late, so that was the best idea for me. And mostly I have made these mistakes many times, that I want to make things very fast, and sometimes we are concentrating just small things, and we should actually have concentration on big things. And you know, because anyhow there are very few listeners that they can notice small things. You know, they notice only big things. I tell you the truth, believe me. Okay, back in the studio. Couple of things. I was starting this project with rhythm track and chords. Then I made lyrics, and then I finished. And today my plan is make some bass lines and maybe some guitar. And so far, one idea I saw sometime some video how the Michael Jackson produced some of his songs, and for him important was bass line, bass. So that is also one kind of tip for you or for us. Start a song with bass line, because many of us will know in the band world who's going to play bass. That guy who cannot play guitar or something like that. But the bass is really important fact of music. So that's one thing. The other thing, my plan yesterday was I was because yeah, that's the other tip now, you know, who are singers, always check if you have right range, I mean chords that you can sing. And for me, this song, it is not necessarily the best range for me, so I ended up talking and part of singing. I mean, singing in this case, it is a very big word. And how I managed to make something okay. Later, first my idea was, okay, if I could make something like Barry White did or something like that. But I think this song has some kind of maybe Nick Cave or Leonard Cohen vibe. I mean, I don't actually don't talk about now about lyrics or something like that, but you know, talking style and then part of singing. And that is also fantastic way if we think the rappers and this kind of songs, what you have a lot of lyrics and then you have a part of somebody else is singing. Actually, it is a fantastic songwriting technique, what we can also use. We don't not necessarily always not just talk or just singing, so that we make a mix of these two. I think it's really actually a fantastic way to make songs. It is not necessarily my style of normally how I make music, but you know, I think because of I was playing piano, this whole process is different than what I had normally done. So bass line, and I tell you what comes next. So my friends, I did it bass line and some nylon string guitar. Actually, I said earlier, for songwriting you need about 4 hours. That's true. But when you are making recording, I don't know how long you need, because it depends. And I have now 8-tracker, and advantage from 8-tracker recorder is that it has only 8 tracks, because when you make recordings with your PC, you had you have so many possibilities and so many tracks available, so it has no happy ending in that way. So for me, I've noticed make the things simple, it's better. And 8 tracks, actually it is also a lot. And but that is a good way to think what is important. And we can listen a little bit, and later I have to make some mixing and of course mastering and that kind of stuff. But this is I can see or I think this is some kind of pre-production track, and I'm happy with it, and it's enough for me. You never know. What I've learned, don't use chair what makes noise. What I have learned, make good preparation, that you don't have to all the time searching something. Make breaks, think positive, and try to think only big things, no small things, you know, small details. It is not so important. And yeah, I'm sure when my video is finished, I think why I didn't say that and that and that and that. So we can make a small listening break, and then I think I say thank you very much, and thanks for your watching and for your support and for your interest. I hope there is something what you can use, or something what make inspiration for you. That's only reason why I'm doing this. And other reason is that I want to also create something, you know, not just you know, everyday life and that's it. No, that's not for me. Can you hear that? I will find you. Oh, someday you will find me too. Yeah, it's really how do I say, smooth. So that's all for now, and I see you next time with something else. Take care of you, and bye bye.